My name is Dr. Vinay Joshi. I'm a rural practitioner, a rural GP rather, in Blackall, Queensland. I think the emphasis is a lot of it is practice management this year. There are issues being discussed probably for the first time in general practice, like clinical governance. And there are a couple of dedicated sessions on succession planning. And then there is some emphasis on metabolic diseases like metabolic syndrome, diabetes, different modes of therapy, what's new in diabetes, those sort of things. And of course, the usual chronic problems of depression, and actually some good workshops which have been put together, which would be helpful to GPs in day-to-day practice. Practice management, as I pointed out before, things like clinical governance, it's a big thing. Usually you associate words like clinical governance with mainly big centers or big hospitals or big corporate practices, but I think even in a two-doctor practice, clinical governance is as significant as in a bigger practice. Then the diversity of the program, the workshops. There are workshops on flap repairs, which are hands-on workshops, to workshops on depression and anxiety and basically what different modes of therapies, and as diverse as what are the new things in, say, for example, HIV management in general practice. What role does general practice have to play in managing the care of a patient with HIV? And it's quite diverse, and it encompasses pretty much every aspect of general practice. The biggest benefit is a one-stop shop. You can attend your seminars and you can still attend your hands-on workshops. For example, you could come and attend a workshop on flap repairs where you actually get to play with a pig trotter, and you've got a couple of dedicated speakers who are practicing GPs with a special interest in skin cancer medicine, for example. So you get to see things from a GP perspective rather than a specialist perspective, and what you would do on a day-to-day practice. And the content is very, very relevant to the needs. And at the end of every conference, with all the surveys that are collected, a lot of information collected from the surveys goes into deciding what is the content for the next one, or what lessons we have learned from the previous one, or what things we have done well and what things we haven't done so well in planning the next GPCE.